Yo, what's up to you guys? It's your boy Tico's back again with the ES video, and essentially there's going to be three things that I'm going over today. Not more so tip videos, but just more so information that I feel like people should know when you're first starting out. There's already a lot of videos on this game, which is great because that means it has great exposure, and great exposure, it actually means that people will attempt to download it. That's how I got on this game. Shout out to Giku. That's pretty much who I follow for pretty much every gosh game that I play for the most part. But yeah, so great exposure obviously means like, the game is in a good state, and that means people are going to play it, but it also falls back on the devs because, hopefully they can keep it up. But there are three things that I want to talk about, and it's more so with the characters. And the first thing that I'll go over is what you should be doing as far as, trying to boost your character's level without using a lot of your resources. And by resources, I mean basically just leveling up your characters. Now, as you guys can see here, there's details, module, prowess, and shell. Now, what you guys want to farm, and it's something that, I'll make very apparent, is that you want to farm these shells when you first start playing, because they can give your character a lot of damage as well as a set effect of actually having the shell. So for my single damage there, this is Rosa. Basically, before the owner takes action, selects the enemy with the lowest HP percentage and deals 50% 2000 damage, increasing their number one instance damage taken by 15%. That's a major power boost if you're really looking at it, because first off, this is the first shell that you get, and definitely grateful for it. But this is what you start off with, Agent Lizard, and this is for main strikers, which you can use and try to max it out. It's actually one of the challenges that you have to level it up, get it to 20, and then get it to 30. So, you're knocking out maybe 2 or 3 things by even doing that just in general. But shells are one of the main things that you should be focusing on, because of the fact that they can give your character a major power boost without you having to burn through your resources trying to level up your characters. And then now you're trying to scramble to, make sure that everything's leveled up, and then you're stuck in a situation to where you have to grind and, kind of focus on saving your resources. Because I mean, experience, hard to come by. Don't get me wrong, it is hard to level up, but it's not impossible. But, just in general, you just want to make sure that you're in a good position to where you're not having to scramble to do things in the game. But something else that I wanted to show you, and basically just is something that I've seen. Now, if you were to say go to, where's it at? Is it Union? No, actually, no, it is Union. So when you do join a team, or say a clan for Union Recruit, basically what you're going to be doing is that, I haven't really picked one yet. I haven't decided if I want to make one or not. That's me. But when you get into a union and when you get into a team, essentially what you're going to be looking for is that, people who are active, people that will basically send you chips so you can finish sets, because you actually do get a shard for a piece for a character. And whatever character, you decide you want to max out, you can put that towards your character in their first, say, SR1 level, SR2 level, SR3 level. Basically, their advanced version or advanced state, pretty much. Now, obviously you want to find like an active clan, like, see some of these say every day, competitive elite, 5 days per week, casual, every day competitive elite. There are probably going to be events to where, you're going to be going clan versus clan, or say, competitive events for time, or, point scales. Like, that can definitely be a possibility. Like, it has the option to, because this is a real PvP game. Now, one thing that I will tell you is that, if you're going to be playing this game casually, join a casual clan. Like, they may get mad that you don't play, for 2 days. They may get mad that you don't play for a month. It kind of just depends on, what you're, looking to get out of the game. Definitely comes down to personal opinion. So definitely, take that with a grain of salt. But, find your niche and figure out what you want to do as far as, playing a game. Like, if it's going to be something you're going to focus on solely, and this is the only game you play, join a competitive. Try to get the most out of the game that you can, because, we're all here to play it for a reason. You didn't just download it for no reason. But, that's pretty much me going over the clans. I haven't really decided if I want to join one or not. That's me personally, but definitely go ahead if you're going to play this game in the long run. But one thing else that I will tell you, and pretty much the last thing that I wanted to go over. So the challenge mode, which you'll unlock more of the story once you get to higher levels. I'm only on level 11 right now. I have to get to 15 to get the Phantom Theater. Embark Trek is level 25, or Ember Trek level 25. Ethernet Rally level 40. Cuban game, 15 and 15. So I'll get those when they come. But the next thing you really want to focus on, and it's something that I've noticed is very important, when you get down to upgrading your characters, which is actually what I wanted to show you, the GP outpass, like, yes, you can do this, don't get me wrong, but save your resources and don't fully invest in your skills unless you absolutely need to. Like, if there's some part that you can't get across and for some reason you need to upgrade them, 100% do it. But if you're breezing through content, don't go putting them into characters that are already OP or overpowered, because you're making them more overpowered, sure, but then what happens when you need to upgrade other characters? Now you're stuck in a situation to where, say if you're in the module, no, if you're in the prowess and your skills are all the way at level 4 already and you used all your resources to do it, now it's like, okay, well, now you need the perfect lattice. And then now you can't upgrade your SSR characters, even your SR characters in general, because the SR ones are easier to upgrade. And now you're stuck in a situation to where you're scrambling trying to get resources, because resources in this game are hard to come by because the stamina system, it's not bad, but you're using a lot of your gems to re-up your stamina. And now you're stuck in a situation to where, damn, if you're free to play, how are you going to upgrade your characters? And that's going to take a lot longer, and then now you're going to be stuck at essentially a brick state because you're really there and you can't really do much until you get most of the resources back. Now, like I said, those are 3 tips. There's definitely a lot that can go into this game, and I'm definitely going to go over it and maybe each character in detail. Probably make a Rosa guide, Leanne guide, and go from there. Kind of just depends. I'm kind of seeing how the algorithm plays out with my channel, but I'm enjoying the game so far. And, what I want to leave off with is, I do have some summons. So, basically, I did want to do one because this is something that I got from one of the bundles that I got. I think it was like 99 cents, mad points in the store from Google Play. So technically I didn't spend money, but at the same time, it's like, it is technically free to play because other games that I played that I spent money on. So this is a enhanced prototype. It's consumable, an ascension configuration that condenses a vast amount of personality, meme data capable of replicating different Animuses. Guaranteed to summon an SR or an SSR Animus. So I don't exactly know what's going to happen just by using one, and we'll see. We got a purple, but it says SR to SSR, so I'm guessing like the rates are fairly better than the regular banner. Kind of depends. Not bad, actually. I'm not mad at that. Okay. So this, you'll get an SR and SSR. So there's no in between. So as long as it's higher, then that's a good summon. But yeah, I mean, those are 3 tips that I felt were really important that I wanted to share with you guys. The reviews on my channel they're not bad, but if you guys could drop a like, comment, subscribe, I really would appreciate it. It does help my channel grow, and I do enjoy making content for you guys. But I'll try to get straight to the point. So if you have any questions, anything down there, drop them, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.